Good morning, grade 3 students. How are you? This is our English revision week 14 lecture 11. In this lecture, we are going to review how to identify the statement and questions, identify commands and exclamations, read and spell words with final E, read and spell words with long A, find the meanings of a new vocabulary words using context clues or synonyms, identify genre, biography, identify genre, narrative, nonfiction, write a paragraph using order words. Let's start. So in the grammar, the lesson is, we have two lessons, statements and questions. You can refer to ISI booklet pages 13 and 14. Also, you can go to week 6, lecture 4 on the application. For the commands and exclamations, we have ISI booklet page 21, 22 or week 8, lecture 6. In the phonics, we have the final E. You can go back to ISI booklet pages 85 and 86. In the long A, you can go back to ISI booklet pages 92 and 93. In the sentences, what is a sentence first? A sentence is a group of words that shows a complete thought. It begins with a capital letter and ends with an end mark. The end mark can be point, it can be an exclamation, it can be a question. Okay, so these are the end marks that we have covered. These are the only end marks that we have. For example, I read a book about sea life. As you can see, this sentence begins with a capital letter, it ends with a period, and it shows a complete thought or idea. You can understand from the sentence that the subject I did something, read a book about sea life. So it is a complete sentence. Whereas a sentence fragment is a group of words that does not show a complete thought. What do I mean? Let's look at this example. For example, the largest mammal. It begins with a capital letter and there is a point at the end, but there is a missing part. We have learned that in a sentence we have two parts. We have the naming part and we have the telling part. Now the largest mammal, this one is the naming part. But what about the telling part? It's missing. Since one of these parts is missing, it doesn't make a sentence. We call it a fragment. A fragment. Now let's look at the types of sentences. A sentence, as we said, it shows a complete thought. We have four types of sentences. A statement or declarative sentence tells something. It's a telling sentence and it ends in a period. A question or interrogative sentence asks something. It ends in a question mark. A command tells someone to do something. It ends in a period. An exclamation shows excitement or strong feelings. It ends with an exclamation mark. Let's practice. Read the following sentences. Write S if it's a statement. Write Q, letter Q, if it's a question. Write E if it's an exclamatory sentence, and C if it's a command. Put the correct end mark. Number 1, what time is the game today? Now I'm going to remind you that we have some words, we call them question words. What are these question words? The WH words. What, why, where, when, all these are question words. So what time is the game today? What kind of sentences is this one? Here we are asking, what time is the game today? So it should be a question. It ends with a question mark and we write letter Q. Number 2, hooray! We won the game! Do you feel the strong feelings and the excitement in this sentence? When I have also these words, hooray, wow, oh yeah, or these words. All these words are keywords or hints that this sentence shows strong feelings. So here, hooray, we won the game, is absolutely an exclamatory sentence. I put an exclamation and letter E. Number 3, catch the ball. Catch that ball. Now, catch, what type of words is the word catch? This is a verb. And do you still remember what type of sentences begins with a verb? Yes, it is the command. Command. Catch that ball. That's a command. And it ends with a period. Number 4, oh no, he dropped the ball. Remember when I told you about these strong feeling words? Hooray, wow, oh no, also one of these words. So what is this sentence? It is an exclamatory sentence. Number 5, sit down so I can see. Sit down. What type of words is this one? It is a verb. A verb. So sentences that begin with verbs, we call them commands. Number 6, did you see that amazing catch? Did you see that amazing catch? So it begins with one of the question words. So we have the WH words, and I have also did, do, does, is, also are, like are you coming today? So this one also is a question. Did you see that amazing catch? So this is a question. And the last one, my favorite player is number 16. What am I doing here, or what the subject is doing here? The speaker, he's saying that my favorite player is number 16. So what is he doing? He's stating something. He's telling us something. So this is just a statement. Now that's it with the grammar. All you have to do is to review the types of sentences. For the phonics, I have the lesson final E or magic E or silent E. Makes the vowel before it says its name. And the long A is the sound of the letter A. It comes in many ways. So the final E makes the vowel before it say its name. For example, the word name and the word makes or make. Look over here. Here I have final E, and here too I have final E. How do I pronounce the letter, the vowel before it? This is the vowel before it, right? I'm saying make. Did I say mag? No, I said make. I said the name of the vowel. That's what we mean by says its name. In the long A, it's the sound of the letter A. It comes in many ways. If you still remember, sometimes I have a I as in rain, I have a Y as in way, I have EY as in they or obey. I also have A, then final E, as we said in the previous lesson about the final E. So this is the final E word list. I have to prepare these words, practice writing them as a dictation. Here I have A, then consonant, then E, or I, then consonant, then E, or O, then consonant, then E. Words with A, I say lake, l, a, k, sk, ate, skate, pl, a, n, plane, gr, a, d, grade. Now with the long I say f, I say the word I, the letter I, the name of the letter I, f, I, n. So n is the ending sound. It's not the last letter, but it is the last sound. The beginning sound is f, and the middle sound is I. In order to make the sound I need the final E at the end. And the last sound is N, fine. Next I have R-I-S, rice, wise, and smile. For the long O, when you say the letter O, your mouth should be in a round shape. So you say rose, globe, smoke, hope. Now we will move on to the long A word list. Only long A. So long A word list. So as I said, the letter A, the sound of the letter A can be pronounced as A if I have these vowel teams AI, AY, EIGH, and EY. For AI, I have the word braid, br-a-d. So here, br, this is the beginning sound, a, this is the middle sound, and d is the ending sound. Grain, I say the A sound in the middle of grain. Fail, fail, snail. Now this sound, sometimes it doesn't come only in the middle, sometimes I can have it also in the beginning, as in aim. Aim, when you aim at something, you are maybe you want to shoot it or something, so you aim and then you shoot. Now here I have the A. The A usually comes at the end, the AY. This vowel team, it comes at the end. For example, sway, tray, gray, stay. Here I have EIGH. Sometimes it can be in the middle or the end. In the end, as in way, w-a, or slay, slay. I can also have weight. For example, if I added T, it will become weight. When you weigh something, you want to find its weight. And the last one is EY. For example, the word they, or as we said before, I have the word obey as well. Obey. Let's practice. Read each word, write the letters that make the long vowel sound. So we're going to read this word, for example, plane. What are the letters that are making up the vowel sound? These are the letters A and E. Okay, second one, I have globe. What are the letters that are making up the long O sound? They are O and E. Next, I have rise, rise. What are the letters that making the long I sound? They are I and E. Next, I have frame. What is the sound you're hearing? Frame, fr-a. So it's the long A sound. And what are these letters? A and E. Here I have the word lake, l-ache. I'm saying the long A sound, and the letters that are making the long A sound are A and E. Here I have life, life. I'm saying the long I sound, and the letters are I and E. Here I have skate, skate, sk-ate. The letters are A and E. In this word, smile, smile. Do you hear the I sound? Smile. So the letters that are making the long I sound are I and E. The last one is the word stove, stove. Oh, I'm saying the O sound, and the letters are O and E. In the next one, it's about the long A practice. Read each word, then sort the words in their correct column. I have the word tack, weigh, stand, brain, tape, pat, fail, day, match, clap, neigh. The neigh is the sound of the horse, neigh. And here I have obey. So now we have read each word. Now we need to sort them in their columns. In this column I have long A, and this one I have short A. Let's start with the first word. Tak. T-a-k. Tak. Do you hear the long A sound or the short A sound? Short A sound, ah. So do you hear A or ah? T-a-k. Of course, it's the short sound A. Tak. So tak should be with short A. Next one is way. A. What sound do you hear? A or ah? If you said A, then you are right, and we should put it in the long A column. Next, I have stand. St-a-nd. St-a-a. So what sound do you hear? Is it the short sound or the long sound? The short sound. Next, I have the word brain. Brain. So brain should be in the long sound. Next, I have tape. Tape. So I'm hearing the long A sound. Tape. Next, I have pat. Pat. P-a-t. So this is the short A sound. Next, I have fail. Fail. F-a-l. Fail. I can hear the long A sound in the middle of fail. So it should go to the long A column. The word next is day. D-a. I can hear the long A sound in day at the end. D-a. The long A at the end of the word. So it goes in the long A column. Next, I have match. M-a-ch. M-a-ch. Do I say that the short sound of A or the long sound? M-a-a-a is the short sound. So it should be in the short A column. Next, I have clap. Cl-a-p. So I can hear the short A sound. Listen. Cl-a-a-p. So it should be in the short A column. Here I have nay. Nay. N-a. So it is the long A at the end of the word. And the last word is the word obey. I can hear the long A sound in the word obey. So it should be in the long A sound. Let's read them one last time. I have way, brain, tape, fail, day, nay, obey. In the short A, I have tack, stand, pat, match, clap. Fill in the missing letters for each word. This is really fun. What do you see here? This is a day. So what are the two missing letters here? Day. Are they? So I can hear the long A sound, but what kind of vowels? What kind of letters? Is it A-I? Is it A-Y? Is it E-Y? Or is it A, then consonant, then E? Or is it E, I, G, H? Which one? I need two letters, right? So it can be this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. What do you think? Day. Day should be with A and Y. Next, what is this picture? This is an ape. Ape. So I know that here I should begin with the letter A, and then here I have a consonant. So which pattern I should use? I should use the final E at the end. So this one becomes ape. Look at this picture over here. This girl bought something, and she is, no, this girl, this one, this is the customer, bought something, and she's paying money to the cashier. So what are the two missing letters here at the end? Pay. The word is pay. The two missing letters are A and Y. Let's look at this lady over here dancing. Which word also means to move from side to side? It's the word sway. Sway. So here I can write, I need the pattern AY to complete the word sway. What about this one here? This is a male, male. So what goes in the middle here? I need two letters. So is it A-I, A-Y, or E-I, E-Y? Male, it needs A and I. And the last picture is braid. This is a braid, okay? This is a braid. So what are the missing letters for the braid? They are A and I. Now we will move on to the vocabulary. What are the vocab words? These are from the lesson Room to Grow. I have the word admires. Admire. Do you hear there's a long I here in admire? It means likes. Also, I have long I in the word like. Admires means likes. Next, I have scared. It means afraid. Do you hear the long A sound in afraid? Afraid. And also here I have long A, scared. Air, A. I can hear the long A sound. Next, I have the word contribute. To contribute means to give money or help, usually for free. And the last word is the word tumbled. Tumbled means lost balance and fell. Vocabulary words from the lesson Mary Anderson's Great Invention, our last lesson. I have the word design, means make a drawing or a plan. Examine means look at very closely. It's like when you're using your zoom lens to look at things. Here I have the word quality. Quality, items made of the finest products. And the last word is substitutes, when something takes the place of something else. Now we are going to practice using the vocabulary words. Circle the correct answer for each question. Number 1, which word means things that take the place of other things? Is it quality or simple or substitutes? Which one means to take the place of other things? It is the word substitutes. Second one, what does quality mean? What does it mean, quality? Is it how well something is made, how slowly something is made, or how easy something is made? Quality, it's things that are made of the finest products. It means how well something is made. 3, which word means almost the same as the word contributes? So to contribute means to offer something, offer you money or offer you help. So which one here means contributes? Is it gives or takes or moves? To contribute is to give. The last one, which word means to fall suddenly? You fall suddenly, you lose balance. Which one here means lose balance? Is it tumble? Is it admires or contribute? It is the word tumble, of course. Now I'm going to read with you this lesson. This lesson is also found in the worksheet. Pasta comes to America. Pasta is a favorite dish for many kids and adults as well. Pasta comes to America. Many Americans admire pasta. So here, what's the meaning of admire? It means likes. Many people or many Americans like, not likes, like pasta. They enjoy making and eating pasta dishes. Pasta can be long and thin. It can be short and thick. It can even come in shapes like wheels, okay? Means like round shape, probably like a donut, or stars. The names of different types of pasta often describe the way the noodle looks, means the way the pasta looks, but they used another word for pasta. For example, the word spaghetti means little strings. The little strings, you know, like hairy like shape, you know, strings. in Italian. So the word spaghetti is an Italian word and it means little strings. And that's why spaghetti usually has the shape of little strings. Some people eat pasta with cheese sauce or tomato sauce. Others love it with meat sauce or even just a little oil. So as you can see here in this paragraph, they are telling us that Americans like or admire pasta, okay? And they also told us that the name of different types of pasta comes from their shapes, and they gave them the Italian meaning of that word, like spaghetti means little strings. And then they told us how people like to eat pasta. Second paragraph. People who like pasta can thank Italian Americans. Italian Americans, these are Italian who came from Italy and they moved to America, okay? Just remember, just like the lesson, room to grow. Remember, we have this girl and her family who moved to United States, I think, or Portland. They moved to Portland. So here we have the same scenario. We have Italian people moved to America. What did they contribute to the community? They helped bring pasta to America. Italians first came to America more than 100 years ago. This is a long time. Many Italians came to live in the big cities in America. Often they would live together in their own neighborhoods or community. That is why many big cities today have a neighborhood called Little Italy. So a group of Italians moved to America and long time ago, and they lived in a neighborhood. They lived together near each other, and they built a community together, and they were called Little Italy. That neighborhood is called Little Italy. Paragraph number 3. Italians loved many things about America, but they did not always like the food in their new country. They missed the food from Italy. They especially missed pasta. So this is a problem, okay? So this was the Italians' problem in America. There was no pasta in America a long time ago. So what did they do? So they looked for substitutes, okay? They want to find substitutes. They grew vegetables and spices in their gardens. They would add fresh vegetables and spices to their sauces and pasta. Number 4. Italian Americans found ways to get the foods they liked. How did they get the food? First, they planted vegetables and spices in their own gardens. Then they bought quality cheeses. Quality means finest products. It means here they didn't like the cheese that the Americans used. They wanted the taste of the Italian cheese. And pasta, they also imported pasta that came from faraway Italy. Paragraph number 5. Then war broke out. It means war started. There was a war. People were scared. Scared means afraid. Pasta and cheese could not be shipped all the way from Italy. Why? Because there is war. People will stop doing trade. They will stop trading when there's a war. Pasta factories began to open in America. So what did the Americans do? They found out that Italians need pasta, okay? And pasta is something easy to be made actually. So they started making pasta. Who? The Americans. They could make the pasta that Italians wanted. They made the pasta, the Italian pasta. Number 6. As a result, there was a lot of pasta being made in America. It did not cost much money to buy. Then it was discovered that pasta was healthy. Who discovered that? Is it the Italian? No, they already know it's healthy. They have been eating it since ages. So who found out that pasta is healthy? They are the Americans. Recipes for homemade pasta meals were included in cookbooks and magazines. Americans began to eat pasta at meal times in their homes. So who's eating pasta now? Only the Italians? No, also the Americans are eating pasta. Spaghetti and meatballs. This is the picture of the dish. These are the meatballs and this is the spaghetti. Became a favorite meal. Italian Americans started to open pasta restaurants. So now here also the Italian, it started to make restaurants. So first they used to bring all the ingredients from Italy, and then Americans opened factories that make pasta, and later on Italians started opening restaurants, pasta restaurants. They called them spaghetti houses. Italian restaurants soon became very popular and well-known restaurants. People liked these restaurants. It made them feel like they were in Italy. Even today, Americans enjoy eating at Italian restaurants. We should thank Italians not only for pasta but also for pizza. So what is the genre of this lesson? We have learned more than two, but we are going to cover two genres in this lecture and for the exam as well. The first one is the biography. The biography tells a true story of a real person's life and is written by another person. So usually in a story I have a main character, okay? I have a character that someone is talking about. I have a character, okay, and is told in sequence and time order. So here as you can see in our lesson, pasta comes to America. They started where there were no pasta, and then they moved on to at the end how Americans brought pasta or manufactured or produced or made pasta in America, and they told us how it became. So they used the time order. They put the events in sequence or time order. At the end, it includes text features as pictures, diagrams, sidebars, graphs and bars. These are called text features. The second one is the narrative nonfiction. The narrative nonfiction is written like a story. It includes facts and is told in time order. Okay, now this lesson that we have, what is the genre of the text Pasta Comes to America? What is the genre of this text? Does it tell a true story of real person's life? Do I have a specific character in this story? No, I do not have a specific character. It is told in sequence and time order, but this is a common feature between the two genres. It includes text features. Also, narrative nonfiction can include text features. So what do you think the genre of this lesson? Since I do not have a main character, it means it's not a biography. I can cross this one out. So it's for sure narrative nonfiction. Okay, because it's written like a story, it includes facts and is told in time order. Let's read some of the questions. Let's answer some of the questions. These are direct questions. In direct questions, you have to give a full answer. Which sentence shows how the author explains how people from different cultures can contribute to their community? Which sentence? Here we have to refer to paragraph 2. So they said here, people who like pasta can thank Italian Americans. They helped bring pasta to America. It means they made a contribution. So this sentence here actually answers this question. So which sentence? I actually marked the sentence. How the author explains how people from different cultures, it means how Italians contribute to their community. what did they bring to the community? So I can say here, full answer, the sentence that shows how the author explains how people from different cultures can contribute to their community is, they helped to bring pasta to America. This is the sentence. Second question, how did Italian Americans get the ingredients they needed for pasta? How did they get it? What did they do in the beginning? So here I go to paragraph number 4. Italian Americans found ways to get the food they liked. Here, so this one here, this sentence is a link to this question. First, they planted vegetables and spices in their own gardens. Then they bought quality cheeses and pasta that came from far away Italy. So they did two things. They planted and they bought cheese from Italy. So here I can say Italian Americans planted vegetables and spices and imported cheeses and pasta from Italy. So now we will move on to the multiple choice questions. MCQ means multiple choice questions. The author explains the opening of American pasta factories as. Why do Americans open factories? Pasta factories. Here they said pasta factories began to open in America. Why? Why? Let's see what are the options or the choices. The cause for war breaking out. Is it because of the war? The reason Italian restaurants became popular. Is it because the restaurants became popular? This one, of course not, because first they made the factories and then they made the restaurants, not vice versa. Was it a step in how Italians found the food they wanted? Let's continue reading the sentence. They means the American could make the pasta that Italians wanted. So this sentence here tells me that option C is the right answer, because here they said it's a step in how Italians found the food they wanted. So American pasta factories were opened so that Italians can find the food they wanted. So the answer is C. Number 2. The author explains that after recipes for homemade pasta meals were written in cookbooks and magazines, what happens after that? Let's read cookbooks. Here I have recipes for homemade pasta meals were included in cookbooks and magazines. Americans began to eat pasta at mealtime in their homes. So let's see the choices. People felt pasta was healthy? No, because people felt pasta was healthy before the cookbooks and the magazines. More people ate pasta at home, or pasta did not cost much to buy? No, the answer is it became the meal time in Americans' homes. So this is answer B. Now we will move on to writing, and I'm sure you agree with me that writing is fun. We are going to talk about order. Okay, order words. Usually a paragraph is made of beginning, middle, and end. In the beginning, we have the topic sentence. Okay, in the topic sentence, you can say, for example, first, to begin, in the beginning. These words are called transition words, or as you know them, order words. Okay, they have many names: order words, sequence words, transition words. They introduce new ideas and connect. They link sentences in a story. They help move the story forward and show the sequence of events. Now in the middle, we said in the middle I write details, 2 or 3 sentences, okay, that support the topic sentence. I can use then, next, afterward. And the ending, this is the concluding sentence, I have finally, last, or in the end. Choose a transition word to complete each sentence. Write the word on the line. Sarah joined the band at school. What do I say? Do I begin with then or to begin? Then doesn't make any sense. I should begin with to begin and then write it on the line. She had to choose an instrument to play. So do I say first or then? To begin, this is my topic sentence. Now I start in the details. I can use first. Number 3, she found out she would play the drums. So when I use first here, I cannot use it in the second sentence, so I should use next. I'm telling the order, I'm telling the events in order. Next, she found out she would play the drums. Sarah was excited and practiced each night. Do I use then or finally? Is this the last thing? Is this the concluding sentence? No. Then I use then and write it on the lines. Do I say then or at last Sarah performed in the concert? I should say at last because this is the concluding or the ending sentence. That was it, or that is it, my dear students. This is the end of the lecture.